Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho radio morning headlines for Thursday, April 9th, 2026. Thanks for listening. I'm Jack Espelin. Lockdowns at Pocatello and Chubbuck City Hall buildings ended quickly after a false alarm on Wednesday morning. The Idaho State Journal reports a man made threats to people located in Pocatello City Hall and the Pocatello Police Department buildings, so both buildings were put on lockdown. The lockdown only lasted half an hour, though, until it was discovered the man who made the threats was actually in Chubbuck, which then caused the Chubbuck Police Department to get involved as well. Chubbuck locked down its City Hall, police, and fire department buildings for an hour until it was determined that the man was experiencing mental health issues. In the end, the man wasn't arrested and ultimately agreed to get help. A female grizzly bear that was translocated from Montana to Wyoming 2 years ago was recently seen and photographed with cubs. The Wyoming Game and Fish Department says they photographed the mama bear and 2 cubs during a recent radio telemetry monitoring flight. Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks Director Christy Clark says this is evidence that the 2 states are committed to sustaining recovered populations of grizzlies. The female grizzly was one of 2 relocated. She was 4 when she was taken to Wyoming. The other bear was a sub-adult male. The translocation was part of an effort between Montana, Wyoming, and Yellowstone National Park to introduce new genetic material into the currently isolated greater Yellowstone ecosystem grizzly bear population. The price of crude oil may be falling because of the announced ceasefire with Iran, but Idaho's gas prices are still high. They ticked up another 2 cents on Tuesday night to an average of $4.32 a gallon in Idaho. That's $1.09 more than just last month. And AAA Idaho says the gem state prices are 9th highest in the nation, with the national average is $4.16 a gallon right now, up 71 cents from last month and 92 cents from a year ago. The 2-week ceasefire will allow oil shipments through the Strait of Hormuz, but it's too early to tell how long that will last. These have been your BYU-Idaho radio morning headlines for April 9th, 2026. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Just search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Jack Espelin.